Hello and welcome back to another Sassilization update video for the Unreal development of Sassilization. Uh, just wanted to give a quick run through all the changes. There's been a good amount of changes and a good amount of updates I would like to go through in this video. Apologies for not having a more scheduled update video time. I kind of just do it whenever I think there's substantial changes to Sassilization. So apologies for, the last video being like 2 months ago. My bad. But there are some good changes, and I would love to run through them with you guys. So, first major change um, has been an update to building placements, as now building placements can only be made on resource nodes. This is more of a testing phase, experimental phase, but after playtesting this with playtesters and friends, they heavily recommended this change, and I saw that the reason why, and I thought it was good, so I added it in, made sure it's all functioned fine, and yeah, I'll jump into the game and show you guys. So, um, right when you start, uh, to test it out, you cannot. I'm trying to left click to place the building in this location, and it is not allowing me to. But if I go over and I hover and I have the building somewhat even just right next to the resource node and click it, there you go. It places down the building, and now it starts to gather resources. It still gets the um, resource bonus from the resource nodes, and I hope in the future I will make it. I'll visually have the buildings that are placed on metal resource nodes and food resource nodes be visually different, so that it can signify like, hey, this building is getting a boost in food resource, and or this building's getting a boost in metal resource. So you can more strategize which buildings you want to take or take over, depending on what resources you're lacking. So that's something that I will get to in the future. But as for now, it's just a regular square. But yeah, just want to let you know that. And this goes for all buildings, all teams. Sorry, all teams. All teams have to build on these resource nodes. Um, Also, the you cannot build in on a resource node if there's enemies around it. Because I just felt like that was a good it was good and more balanced, because um, it if a person decided to have units on every node to prevent you from taking it over, it would spread them out too much. But also, it would, I guess it's just to prevent bad planning. If someone accidentally puts down a building node right next to an enemy node or the enemy unit, and the enemy unit just destroys the building node because there's no defenses. Um, yeah, so there's that. Um, Next, I believe that's all I have to say for the building changes. Next has been an advancement to the units and how they're selected. So now it's more. Oh, sorry, it does that because it's in a windowed. It's more akin to an actual RTS. So rather than having like a on and off switch for each unit that you have to individually click, is now more actually RTS based, where regular left clicking just selects that individual unit. And if you wanted to individually add units to a selected group, you'd press Shift click, left click. Now that it adds them all to a selected group. And then to deselect them, you just click nothing and just deselect them. And then if you wanted to select them as a group, you'd hold Control, uh, drag and drop, almost like an invisible box, and let go, and it selects all the units. Um, I know it's the invisible box is invisible, and I can't really do much with it right now per my skill criteria, but hopefully I can get some sort of visual notification or visual box to like actually show you what you're placing down in the future, because that is something that I know is very much lacking. But yeah, uh, this will be hopefully a nice addition to the strategies of RT of Sassilization, and have it the controls just be better, because I know like when I was playtesting and when people were playtesting, just individually like left clicking each unit to get them selected and whatnot was tough. And then especially if you're doing group control, it would also go on the on and off switch, so you'd have like half the group on and half the group on off on selection. So it was just a kind of a clusterfuck. But now should be fixed and a lot better. Um, Other than that, let's see. There is one more. Give me a second. Hmm. And the last update to socialization has been is a unit population cap per building. So um, right now, building for every building a team has, they can spawn 5 units. So um, this just prevents one uh, one a team from just mass producing units and just absolutely destroying the the just the memory usage on the server, and two, um, it just diffuses a lot more confusion when there's just masses of units, and adds a lot more um, adds a bit more challenge, because you need to now be able to uh, sort of balance your units um, on where they go, knowing that you can only spawn more if your previous ones get destroyed. So it's kind of like you have to make sure to always keep up to date on how many units you have. And I'll probably add a marker in the future to like show how many units you currently have out and how many units you can make in total. So yeah, and I'll just show you right now what the unit cap is. So oh, hold on, controls are fucked up now. Oh, that's a bit odd. Oh, there's an invisible unit. Oh, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna demonstrate the building unit cap, or the unit cap per building. Uh, you'll notice that I'm on a different team right now. That's because the when I was using it with the blue team over there, glitch occurred, and I've never seen that glitch before. But um, rather than just showing it with the glitch, I'd prefer just to show it with the actual working team. So here I'll spawn in my 5 units. All right, but when I try to spawn another one, it does not allow me to. Um, and if I went over here and made another building and just waited for just a little more to make another unit, I can now spawn a sixth one. So it is based on how many buildings you have. So for every building, it's 5 units. Other than that, that's all the major changes I've been making to Sassilization. Hopefully, I'll get some more progress done, and hopefully, uh, get some more like visual stuff done. Because as you can tell, a lot of it's very basic. A lot of it's very placeholder. So hopefully, I can get some visual stuff done, make it a bit more polished. But um, I guess I'm really mainly focusing on more of the foundational code, making sure all this stuff works. Um, and yeah, that's the end of the updates now. I did want to go to um, some just uh, announcements, or yeah, just some announcements at the end of the video. So first of all, I do have a Sassilization Discord, so you guys can keep up to track on changes I'm making to the game and whenever I post a new video and whatnot. Or you could just, talk and, meme around, just become, become part of the community. Um, so I'll be posting that in the description for those who would like to join. And also, I will be posting a playtest footage um, shortly after this video. Probably either tomorrow or the day after. I'll be posting some footage of some playtesting I've done with a group of friends, and the playtesters on the Sassilization Discord. Um, so just be ready and be on the lookout for that. Other than that, thanks for watching the video. Uh, if you like what you see and you want to stay on track on the progress for Sassilization, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next update video. Thanks again. See ya.